We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and we're continuing with VIII Lacrimosa of Donna. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Very well. I suppose we have no choice.
More or less, we have been hijacked.
Is this really harder to accept than the existence of primordials?
Probably?
Or my presence in this era. These pirates are pretty hard workers for a bunch of dead guys.
Yes, they're very professional. I could learn much from them.
How can y'all be so calm at a time like this? Me and Laxi are practically wetting ourselves in terror over here.
Speak for yourself!
No, you're pretty scared too. Well, welcome to a ghost ship. Seems pretty random, honestly. Not real sure how this fits into all the rest of the story, but you know what? I trust in Ion Falcom to bring it all together. The door is sealed by a mysterious power and it won't open. So we search elsewhere then. I really don't want to stick around when my neck don't... Yeah. Alright, well, we got a door here, which probably might open. We got a nothing there, and I assume a nothing over here. Nothing over here. Alright, we're going to the crew's quarters, I guess. Spooky times, folks. Spooky times. Interior's bigger than I expected. And I have an awesome, creepy feeling about this place. Why do you seem so happy about that, Squirt? Oh, cool. Hey, there's a crystal behind us, though. I mean, that's a thing. Looks like we got a couple of mystical, invisible walls. What the? We can't go back to the deck. Oh, dear. Well, one way or another, we need to get through here. You're right. Perhaps we can find clues as to how to get out of here. Just keep our eyes open as we proceed. She's calm, cool, and collected, too. We can't really fight the undead, though.
A treasure chest!
Got an ancient bone. Sorry, guys. I learned my lesson long ago. That fighting you guys is not going to work for me.
A treasure chest!
Tight ore. Oh, we got one of you little buggy boys here. Oh, wait. I can kill the undead now? Temporarily, at least? Temporarily. But at least they drop. Ship's log number 2. There is an old scrap of paper inside the chest. It appears to be another entry from Captain Reed's log. What does it say? Before I reach the Isle of Cyrene, I must reveal the truth regarding the scouring by fire of the archipelago's villages. Then were spared, certainly not the men, but women and children fell victim just as surely. The people curse the name of Captain Reed and blame me for these heinous acts, but I tell you, I am innocent. The Eltheria is crewed mostly by victims of slave trade, including myself. It seems the authorities did not appreciate us banding together and fighting to emancipate the slaves, that we could all stand free. The people of the archipelago accepted us and even took to calling us the Pirates of Justice. Truly kind folk they were. And, just as truly, it was the men of Greek's navy that put the villages to the torch. Word later reached my ears that they did this to draw us out, to purge the Gate Sea of our ilk. I'd sooner wallow in horse manure for 100 days and obey those of so twisted sense of justice. But the people have suffered enough, and I would trouble them no further. After giving it much thought, I have decided to go to the naval headquarters and turn myself in. Entry ends there. No way! Is that really what happened? So Captain Reed was a former slave himself, and his goal was to liberate other slaves. Now I get it. What do you mean, Sahad? The name of the ship is the Elftheria. It means freedom in the Greshun tongue. I always wondered why the dreaded Captain Reed named a ship that. I heard there was a period in Greek's history in which they flourished through the slave trade. Perhaps he chose that name for his ship in order to send them a message. Well, according to this log, he turned himself in out of concern for the safety of innocents. He sounds like an honorable man. Damn. Oh, and apparently the creepy feeling is gone now. Shall we continue on then? Probably. I don't know. I mean, if the pirate boys want to keep fighting me and attacking, I mean, I will definitely put them down eventually, but I mean, I definitely don't need to rush it. Got me some pumpkins. Do 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 do.
Odd.
So many things are odd. Did I get everything already? I thought I got everything. Apparently not. Alright, I guess we got everything now. Took care of this. And we're up there, now we're coming down here.
Are you here, skeleton?
They're going
Don't make that freak!
Don't make that freaky sound.
There's no end to them. Let's just avoid them and move on.
Well, that's kind of been the plan the whole time, buddy. Ship's log 3, alright. A little bit more of the story here. Old scrap inside. Huh? This looks like the rest of the log. Read it, read it. I want to know what happened to Reed. Settle down, Squirt. Let me see here. I am held captive. The Navy has sent a strange bearded pig to visit me. I not think the Navy to keep a pet for themselves, nor defer it as captain. For all its brutish smell, it spoke with words like a man, and told me that it wanted to negotiate. It instructed me to investigate an island where none have been able to safely approach. Yes, the infamous Isle of Cyrene. In exchange for investigating the island and returning alive, it would graciously release my entire crew from incarceration. I've always had a gift for spotting a liar by observing faces, and I don't trust that grotesque swine to keep his promise for a moment. But had I refused, I believe it would have kept its other promise to hang my crew. Truly, we live in mad times. I reminded myself that I want to be a good man and agree to the pig's lick spittle. And so find myself before the Isle of Cyrene. So Captain Reed did come to the Isle of Cyrene. It's like Siren, but it's fine. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Gotta say, Captain Reed seems like a pretty crass fella. That's rich coming from you. Even so, his anguish is palpable, and you can tell he was mainly concerned for his crew. He was made the scapegoat of crimes he never committed, then used as a pawn. People responsible for this past atrocity are a disgrace to the Greek Navy. Poor Reed. If word got out about this, it could cause problems. As I recall, the Greek Navy has quite a sterling reputation. Folks call him the Glorio Greek on account of their traditions and discipline. And sometimes the darkest shadows are cast by the light of glory. Some unfortunateness. For now, we should move on. Yeah, we've come this far already. We might as well see this through. Pretty bold of you, my friend. Stepping up your GAME. I assume we got everything out of all this other stuff. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, we're definitely taking this thing down. And he should be done. I don't know if we needed to kill this guy, but you know what? I wanted to. It made me feel better. A pirate's recipe. Cool. Ow. Make some pirate steaks and snackies if we wanted to. Alright, we're going down deeper into the belly, into the bilge water. Whoa, whoa, are these tongues? What are these things? I don't like them, whatever they are.
A treasure chest.
Alright, good job. Some hard fibers.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Taking you down. Some more Tektite ore. This out.
Ooh, a treasure
Hey, another pyrite. Another pyrite. Ooh, some tomato seeds. Weird that we find that. Ooh, and an iron knuckle. Interesting. Do we go down? No, we do not. Alright, looks like we're going to get our underwater breathing thing come soon. Might be a boss fight. See, it's already talking about breath gauge and everything. Ripe mango. I got excited. Sorry. I still like to think, I don't know if it actually is, but I'd like to think that they're paying homage to the original ease with the bump system. The ability to tackle, as they call it.
Treasure chest.
Ship's log number 4. Alright. Apparently there's more to it. Yep, we know. Another entry from Reed's log. Let's read it. I have escaped the tentacled Titan and set foot on the island to begin investigating. Unfortunately, the Elftheria is crewed this time by naught but rabble, barely worth their own weight in horse manure. The Navy picked these lot. They are criminals to a man and inexperienced besides. Obviously, no seasoned sailor would agree to come near the Isle of Cyrene, but that changes nothing of this madness. One of the fools thought to mutiny and take my ship, but I put the boot to him and sent him into the water. I have too many rebellious men to contend with. To say nothing of beasts on this island, I've not seen their like before. I am continuing to investigate, but my progress is held back by some malady. I am tired, and I believe a fever has taken hold of me. Loath as I am to admit it, I may be in peril. Once I am done with my writing, I will take to my bed and attempt to rest. That's not good. That's where it ends. Tentacle Titan, does he mean the Oceanus? He must have been one heck of a sailor to make it ashore with the ship in one piece. Still, it sounds like things took a turn for the worse after he arrived. Yes, he must have contracted an illness. I wonder what happened to him in the end. Well, as it stands, it looks like we might be finding out real soon. This all still seems very strange to me. Like, how is the door opened? Let's keep going, Adol. Like, how does this all tie together? I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm very curious.
I found a treasure!
Essence Stone.
We can rest a little.
Pirate's Note 6. I've been told to investigate the island, Captain's orders. I think that's all that's kept me alive, really. But, is there really a chance we'll get out of here with our lives? Oh, I don't know, but I'll do as the Captain says. I have to believe there's a chance. Well, see, what happened was you did not get out of here. Oh. And we're back. I guess we go down to the poop deck and something's going to happen.
Huh? Isn't this...
We're back on the deck somehow.
Oh, we just went through the whole ship. I mean,
What's
it's not
going on?
that complicated. It's go time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's spooky. Alright, this is like a Dark Souls boss almost. Lost soul of a great pirate. Pirate Revenant. Okay. Alright, not quite a Dark Souls boss, but you get the idea.
What is that thing?
A ghost of some sort? Be careful, everyone. This one looks different from the others.
Really? That's not obvious?
It's armed. Could that be?
That'd be what? Huh? I hope you enjoy getting mollywopped. I am throwing the molly and the wops at you. I tried to dodge me there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, jeez. I didn't expect that. Get away, get away, get away, get away. I rolled too early. Don't know how that even hit me, but it's okay. He's going crazy. He's going crazy. He's having a bad time. He's stunned, I think. Yeah, he's definitely stunned. Alright, guys. Everything you got, go for it. Go for it. Time slightly. Come on. Sort of dodge that one. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves another healing potion up here. Alright, skill finished. We took him out. We got this guy on the ropes. Nearly down. What are the easier boss fights that we've had? Alright. So you look at the explosion. Ooh, another flamestone. What? Awesome. Alright, cool. So we're gonna be able to get even more powerful weapons. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Oh, and this is gonna be our underwater breathing thing, I bet you. I'll bet you. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Coda hit level 47. Donna hit level 46. Ship's log 5. Nope. Okay, I was wrong. Uh-huh. Yep, I know. Ah, it's another entry. Let's read it, Adol. Alright. My health grows worse by the day. I am overcome by some unusual sickness. It appears that this fever is something only found on this island. I've received word that my family has escaped and taken refuge on a small island in the Gate Sea. How? How have you received word? Never mind. But my mates, the real crew of the Eltheria, still await my return. It's entirely possible that they're all dancing the hemping jig already. But I will not give up, not so long as I believe I have a sliver of a chance of succeeding. In addition, some of those here have come to admire me, fools that they are. I'd like to see them return safely as well, so I must stay the course. Worthless fool that I am, I've never been known to surrender or accept defeat. Not even if I should wither to bones and dust. Well, that's unfortunate. Is that the end? In the middle of the page, the increasing illegible handwriting abruptly cuts off. Looks like the entry ends there. Just a second, Adol. Is that a second page? I'll notice another sheet of paper attached to the entry. What's that? Oh, a little kid's face on it. That's creepy. Huh? No way. This is a sea chart of the waters around the Isle of Cyrene. The Cyrene area map obtained. What? Huh? What's that doing here?
That map be useless to me now. Why don't your lubbers put it to good use?
Nice.
Ah! A ghost!
Yeah, we know.
And your arm. Are you?
That's the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Aye. Oh, I were once the man known as Captain Reed.
Captain Reed. Think he'll join the
Just
squad?
a fool of a freebooter, made the scapegoat by the Navy, and set adrift to die like a dog.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so we've heard.
You're the Captain Reed? But you're supposed to be dead.
So are you.
You read me log, didn't you? Ye be knowing the fate what befell me.
Okay.
A bloody fever took hold of me, and I died with anger still festering in me heart. 'Cause of that, my soul lost its way and began roaming the world of the living. And with it, the Eleftheria.
The Eleftheria.
How is this even happening?
But I got a hold of myself again. All 'cause ye lubbers beat some sense into me.
You're welcome.
You
Surprise.
have me thanks, you do.
Cool. Look, I'm happy to hear it. But now I can finally face me crew on the other side. I suspect them to give me no end of grief for being late by 100 years. You and your crew still got a rough sail ahead of ye. I made that sea chart back when I was still trying to escape the isle. Should prove useful to you. You're right, this has info about reefs and currents surrounding the island. Is this the Oceanus' migration path? It has that information too? Yeah, the chart has all kinds of detailed information. A lot of work went into putting this thing together. Well, sounds like you know a thing or two about the sea yourself. Ahoy, you there. Me? That hair color of yours, you be hailing from Crete, Sea Dog? Yeah, I do. Ah, must be fate. Well, pay it no mind then. Now then, I suppose I'll be taking ye back to shore then. One last voyage for the Eleftheria. Dun, 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 dun. Still don't have the underwater breathing thing. I was really expecting to get that there. There was a part of the boat that I was unable to go to. I'm gonna try to go back to it if it's gonna still allow me to. Because there might be something amazing there. Please don't disappear. Cool. Yep.
Suppose it be time now.
Sure.
Captain Reed, are you saying goodbye?
Hi, Freed Solas. Avast, you sea dog.
Huh? What do you want with me?
Don't be letting the wind fill up your sails, just 'cause ye have that map there. We best not be crossing paths in the underworld anytime soon, you hear me?
Sure.
Sure. Whatever you say, sir.
Adol, was it?
Yep.
I'm sure you've seen many a sight on this here isle. There be all manner of beasts, ruins, and hidden wonders buried here, waiting to be found.
Indubitably.
I weren't able to uncover all this isle's secrets, but I've a hunch that you'll be able to find them all.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Seems to me you found yourself a fascinating crew member already, eh, lad?
Indeed.
Huh?
Pardon.
Pardon? Rest in peace. Thank you for everything.
Ah, and you as well, lad. Our time were brief, but I be thanking you all the same. Though an ocean of time separates us, we be part of the same crew, fighting to escape this isle's clutches.
Indeed, you can come hang out at the village. No one would mind.
So batten down your hatches. All of ye, you'll weather this storm and survive.
Yeah, probably.
Farewell.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, ship, do not disappear. I got stuff I got to do. Don't teleport away. He's gone. Yes, he is. The Eleftheria is sinking too. No! I'm ready for... Oh, son of a... Man. I was gonna go into the underwater part of it before it sank. I wish Reed got to stay longer. Yes, he seemed a bit gruff, but in a charming sort of way. I feel like he kept slinging me out for some reason. Or sorry, singling me out for some reason. Maybe he liked you. It's strange. We grew up hearing that what a bad guy Captain Reed was. No, but that sea chart he gave us is very hopeful. Helpful. I think we've taken a major step toward getting off this island. Yeah, let's head back to the village and let everyone know. Look, I still really want to get on that ship again.
Oh, something's there.
Don't care, I'm busy. Oh, sweet, I can do it. Cool. They let me back in. Oh, your skelly boys. Ow. Your skelly boys are here. Alright. I believe it was right before we came up this spiral staircase. I don't know that we have... Oh. I don't know that we have enough breath for this.
Is this the cargo hold?
Watch your footing here, everyone.
Alright, I don't think we can do it. But it does seem like that's going to be our next step, is we're going to get the underwater breathing thing taken care of. So I'm happy about that, at least. And the ship stayed. Thanatos and Sahad, both highly knowledgeable about the sea, thoroughly examined the sea chart that Adol brought back with him. It had information on the surrounding seas and reef formations, and most importantly of all, Oceanus' migration route. With this useful information, the castaways began to feel a sense of renewed hope. And so... Where is it? Right here, north of the capital. That's where the Chasm is located. Of course. What's it mean? It's only natural that the Oceanus would make its nest somewhere along its migration route. According to this chart, it seems to have multiple travel routes. Using that, we can determine where its nest is located. So we need to determine the one area its routes all have in common. That one area just happens to be... Oh, I get it now. Aha, very sharp, ladies. The one area where its routes all meet is the Archaeozoic Chasm. Is there a connection between Oceanus and the Chasm? There's no way of knowing. It could just be a coincidence. But there's a strong likelihood that it dwells somewhere around there. Adol, the next thing we need to do is come up with a strategy to take out Oceanus. At last. We can finally avenge the Lombardia. I hope Captain Barbaros is watching us. Donna, do you have anything to... do you know anything about that chasm? Uh-oh. She's having head problems again. What's wrong? A headache? I'm sorry, I just don't remember much about it. Are you okay, Donna? Yes. That place must be really important to give me such a splitting headache, which means I shouldn't be afraid to face whatever is waiting for me. Spoken like a true maiden. That has nothing to do with this. I just know that I can't keep relying on you and the others like I have been. Even if my memories are things I'd rather not remember, I still need to restore them so I can be myself again. I don't know. Alright, we got a lot to do right now, but I'll leave the investigation of the chasm to you, Adol. If you need help with anything, let us know. Looks like the turning point is within sight for us castaways. Alright. So we need to get to that chasm. But how are we supposed to cross the ocean to get to it? Not like the shallow waters here, the Oceanus lives somewhere in those deep waters. We'll end up getting that stuffed shirt Carlin, or end up like him if we try to get there by boat. Maybe we should have hitched a ride on Captain Reed's ship. Maybe we should have. It's a little late now. That chasm was where the royal palace of Eternia used to be. You mean above the ocean? Yes, it was a beautiful structure known then as the Pearl of the Gate Sea. Its substructure is underwater, and I heard leads directly to the ocean floor. The royal family had essence equipment they would use to move about freely underwater. If any of them are still intact, but the place doesn't exist anymore. Palace doesn't exist anymore. Could that chasm be somehow connected to the palace's disappearance? I can't say. There's no point in discussing this further. We should just see it for ourselves. A professional transporter must always know the lay of the land. We're not transporters, but otherwise I agree with that idea. Huh? What is it, Donna? The crystal's glowing. Huh, what's this mean? I'm not sure why, but the Earth's essence seems to be reinvigorated. We might be able to warp now. Warp? Yes, it's a method of instantaneous travel that uses the natural essence found in the Earth. What? I think I saw you utilize that method of travel when we saw your memory. That's right, it might be easier than just to show you. Please stay still, everyone. Please take us to the place that we want to go. And that didn't freak out all of the villagers? No? We good?
Oh?
Huh? What? Ooh. Wait, are we in the past? Huh? Ah! We're back at the ruins in the northern region of the island? Well, what just happened to us? You experienced a warp. You can instantly travel to any location just by focusing on it. I'm sure you can warp anywhere where you found a crystal or scenic views. Are you the only one who can warp? No, anyone can warp as long as they have this crystal ring. Gathering materials should be much easier if we can all warp to a location. True. Does it only work on this island? Yes, I believe so. Oh, how unfortunate. No, I couldn't call myself a transporter if I came to depend on such a crutch. Later, Donna explained warping to the other castaways. Though they were skeptical at first, everyone came around to it after they experienced it for themselves. Thanatos and Euron began working on a way to recreate Donna's crystal ring. After seeing them off, Adol and the others readied themselves to travel to the northern area of the capital. It should make it much easier to gather materials to build the ship. Indeed. We are now able to warp. Warp points have been added to the map, increasing your travel options. You can also warp to any location points that you have discovered. I feel like I've always been able to warp, so that's a little bit strange. Anyway, guys and gals, that's it for now. Until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. And always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.